Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It's not so bright and early anymore. It's 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I just got back from my walk, as you could tell, around town. Usual 4 miles around town, just part of my 3 or 4 hour workout every day. And I was doing some thinking, and I was thinking about a video it's become viral, a story that's gone viral. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. It has to do with a woman in a gym working out, which I do every day, and it's a gym in her apartment building, which I do that every day. So it's something I'm a little familiar with, and you've probably all seen this video. She's working out. This is in Florida. I'm not sure if I think it's Tampa. I'm not sure. Forgive me if it's not. Tampa. I think it's Tampa. Not sure. Anyway, so she's working out in her apartment gym, and there's a knock, and there's a man there that's about her age, in his 20s, and she's seen him before working out in this gym. You know, it's something I deal with here. The gym door's locked. Sometimes the gym is for people that live here, and you can have a guest. Usually, the person has to be accompanied. The guest has to be accompanied with the person that lives there, I believe. Anyway, so we all seen this. There's a man comes in, a bearded man, and he goes about his business for a while. Then he approaches the woman, and he actually reaches out and assaults her, grabs her. And thankfully, this woman's a bodybuilder, and she fights. She fights incredibly hard. She fights harder than a lot of men I know. And she ends up grabbing this man by the beard. He ends up getting her down, and he's on top of her, and you can see she's trying to knee him, and she's trying to get her phone away from her. She keeps fighting. In the interview, they interview her, and she talks about how it's in her mind just to keep fighting, and she wants to feel the energy drain out of him. If she keeps fighting as hard as she can, she'll wear him down. And sure enough, that's what happened, and she was able to run away. Okay, I had some very strong thoughts. I think a lot of men across the country, around the world, men probably have some very strong thoughts about if they watch this video. I've talked about this before, that I grew up, my father passed away when I was 9, and before he passed away, he told me that you're the man of the family now. You need to look out after your mother and your sister. And I took that very seriously. The good thing here in this video, this woman was very capable of looking out for herself. You know, and it's a fantastic thing that a woman has this much confidence and fight in her, that she doesn't need to be dependent necessarily on a man to defend her, to come to her rescue. I think that's a great thing. I think a lot of men around the world think, when they watch this, they think of their mother, their sister, their grandmother, their wife, their girlfriend, their ex-girlfriend, their mother-in-law even. You know, and you get a very strong sense of anger, of wanting to inflict quick justice on a man like this. I've also, here's my point. I've seen people say, well, maybe, this guy, we can't judge him too quickly. Maybe he has mental health issues. And this is where I kind of want to talk about here too. I'm not a psychologist, just some observations I made, but I don't buy into that. Usually I go along, having been a recovering addict myself, having dealt with mental health issues, usually I would be someone that would speak up in favor of this. But like I said, I'm not a psychologist, but you look at this guy. Okay, now he either lives in this building or he's a guest. If he lives in this building, a building with a gym in it like this is an upscale building. Anybody living there would be doing well in life. Even if you have a relative, if you're a guest and you have a relative, then you have the ways and means. You have good insurance. You're doing well in life. You look at this guy, and he's well groomed. His clothing is nice. He's got brand name clothing. She says that he's been to the gym before. So this is somebody that's cognizant of his health, of his appearance, of how he fits into the world, how he looks in the world. In other words, this guy is somebody that knows damn well right from wrong and the way he comes across. to be totally honest with you, that being said, I don't think this guy has any, from my point of view, not being a psychologist, this guy has no mental health issues. To me, he comes across as somebody that's a misogynistic, like an incel. You see these guys, this is the point I'm getting at. You see these guys like NICK FUENTES and the whole other gaggle of these idiots talking about this misogynistic stuff. If women dress a certain way, that women are almost like men's property. And I think, personally, I think these are the kind of guys like this, that are affected by that. A guy like this sees a woman in a gym, and to him, the way she's dressed is a signal that he can basically take advantage of her, or try to take advantage of her. I love this video. I love seeing this woman just repeatedly pummel this guy in the face and knee him and then grab his beard. I've never had a beard, but I can only imagine that this is it's an extremely painful experience. That being said, I don't buy that this guy has any mental health issues. I think to me, the first thing I thought when I looked at this guy, I thought incel. This is a typical incel mentality and that about covers it for what I think about this. And God help any guy that does that to a woman that I love. God help them, because I would make it in my mission in life, to my dying day, to inflict justice on somebody like that. Anyway, God bless this woman. I think her name is Natalia Alma. I'm sorry if I didn't get that right. 24 years old. God bless her. It's great that she's strong and has this much fight and confidence in her. You guys, let me know what you think. Have a great Sunday.